In South Korea, a true crime aficionado stands accused of a chilling murder. Meet Young Yoo-jung, a 23-year-old woman whose fascination with crime novels and TV shows took a dark turn when she decided to turn fiction into reality. Join us today as we delve into the twisted case of Young Yoo-jung. But before we dive in, if you're as intrigued by crime stories as we are, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Stick around until the end of the video to catch all the crucial details. The taxi driver's horrifying encounter. Our story begins on a dark Monday morning, July 27, 2023, around 3 a.m. A taxi driver's ordinary night took a spine-chilling twist when a young woman with a suitcase approached him near the Nakdong riverside in Busan. At first, everything seemed normal. Young requested to be dropped off close to a wooded spot along the Nakdong riverside, which is located close to Hapo Station in Busan. The taxi driver had driven this route numerous times before, and although the journey with the customer initially appeared to be normal, the situation took a very sudden turn when she exited the vehicle. A gruesome discovery was made. Blood had seeped from the suitcase. The driver, in shock, watched her walk away, only to find blood on his car's carpet. Quick thinking saved the day as the driver promptly called 112, South Korea's emergency services. The police were dispatched to the scene, and in the dense, dark forest, they uncovered mutilated body parts. Thanks to the driver's alertness, the female passenger was identified as Young Yoo-jung and arrested just 3 hours later. Who was Young Yoo-jung? Young Yoo-jung, born in 1999, had a troubled upbringing. Raised by her grandfather, she attended Kunai Girls High School, where she led an isolated life. Described as an odd and introverted student, she rarely had any friends and exhibited peculiar behavior. Despite her quiet demeanor, Yoo-jung was never bullied. Yoo-jung never showed any interest in getting to know anyone. She typically responded to questions with a blank face, and even when she graduated, she rarely kept in contact with any of her former students. After graduation, she spent 5 years preparing for South Korea's demanding civil service exam, which required fluency in English, a subject she struggled with. During this time, she immersed herself in true crime literature and shows, even developing an obsession with serial killers. Data analysis of her phone revealed a stark truth. Yoo-jung's life was marked by loneliness, with few contacts or messages. Just 3 days after her arrest, she confessed to her family and authorities, revealing an uncontrollable urge to experience the act of killing firsthand. Timeline of the murder. Yoo-jung's wicked plan began when she pretended to be a parent searching for an English tutor on a popular app. She arranged to meet the victim on May 26, 2023, pretending she needed tutoring for her made-up child. To make her story more convincing, she even bought a school uniform online. With a knife hiding in her pocket, she went into the house of the innocent tutor. Once inside the victim's house, Yoo-jung turned violent, taking the life of the English tutor and leaving a gruesome trail of evidence. Yoo-jung then left the tutor's house shortly after midnight, picked up her suitcase, went to her neighborhood store, and bought plastic bags, locks, knives, and bleach before returning to the victim's house again. She went back to the victim's home and chopped up the body into several parts and put some of them in the suitcase. Although she knew how to act with all her knowledge of crime books and documentaries, she still made a big mistake. She had not packed the body parts properly, so they started to leak in the suitcase. At around 3 in the morning of the 27th, Yoo-jung called a taxi to dispose the body parts at a nearby park, attempting to make it appear as a disappearance. She accomplished this by keeping her purse, phone, and license. In order to perform a second round of dumping later that day, she also brought the suitcase back with her. By Young's own words, she had hoped to commit the perfect crime. Legal actions. Yoo-jung attempted to avoid being arrested by saying that she was internally bleeding, but after being taken to the hospital and being determined to be in good health, she was promptly rearrested. South Korea actually has a 4-factor psychopath diagnostic test. If you haven't guessed what that means, let me explain what it is. It's a test that allows psychologists and analysts to determine if someone is likely to be a psychopath or not. A score of 15 is regarded as ordinary, whereas a score of 25 or more is regarded as psychotic. The notorious serial killer Kang Ho-sun only obtained 27 points, but Jung Yoo-jung really outperformed him with a score of 28. Surprisingly, Yoo-jung had never received a mental health diagnosis before, making her crimes difficult to predict. However, even despite the taxi driver, it is very unlikely that she would have got away with this. Yoo-jung made a huge mistake by leaking her bag, and she was even seen on multiple security cameras. Also, Yoo-jung's DNA was discovered in the victim's apartment. Authorities truly thought she might turn into a serial killer if she wasn't caught. The investigation unfolds. Following her arrest, investigators delved deeper into Yoo-jung's dark world. They discovered a vast collection of books and novels about murder cases in her room, along with a trove of true crime documentaries and serial killer profiles in her browsing history. This obsession with the macabre hinted at a mind deeply disturbed. In her chilling confession, Yoo-jung admitted that she had meticulously planned the murder, researching methods to conceal the body and minimize evidence. She claimed she wanted to experience the sensation of taking a life, a motive that sent shivers down the spines of law enforcement and the public alike. The impact on South Korea. The case of Jung Yoo-jung sent shockwaves through South Korea. It raised questions about the importance of mental health awareness and intervention, especially for individuals living in isolation. Many wondered if there were warning signs that had been missed. Conclusion. As we conclude our deep dive into the disturbing case of Jung Yoo-jung, it's a chilling reminder that the line between fiction and reality can blur in the mind of a deeply disturbed individual. Yoo-jung's apology outside the police station was hauntingly impersonal, leaving many to ponder the darkness that had consumed her. Jung Yoo-jung had no reason to murder, except to only satisfy her own sick curiosity. That brings us to the end of this video. If you found this video intriguing, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.